guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be testing out the Clinique Acne Solutions BB Cream. If you are new to my channel and you're just stumbling upon this video, my name is Sari, and I would love if you would hit the subscribe button down below. Consider me your new foundation review guinea pig. After struggling with acne for so many years, I always found it so hard finding good foundation reviews from people with skin similar to mine. So I love testing out foundations for you guys, and all of my past ones are always linked down below. And as always, if you've been around my channel for a while and you love these foundation reviews, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, you guys. It seriously helps me out. But let's chat a little bit about this product. I have a deluxe size sample of this, but the full size retails for 38 USD or 44 Canadian. With the full size, you do get 1 fluid ounce or 30 ml of product, and this product is exclusive to Sephora. Packaging is simple, it's just plastic, the lid twists off, and you've got a little dropper here. For shades, on the US Sephora website, it's available in 5 shades, and then in Canada, it appears to only be available in 3. I did get this just as like a little sample from Sephora a while ago, so I didn't get to choose my shade, so I have the shade light medium, and that is part of the reason why I've waited quite a while to test this out. My face and my neck aren't really tan, but if you look at like my chest and the rest of my body, I do have a considerable tan, so I'm hoping this is going to match me. It's supposed to have a matte finish and moderate coverage. I guess we will figure out what that means. It does have an SPF of 40 in it. It's both chemical and physical SPF, and Clinique recommends it for oily to combination skin. I'm more normal in terms of oil production right now from being on Accutane. It's supposed to be ultra lightweight, non-greasy, won't clog your pores, won't cause breakouts, but it will eliminate shine throughout the day. It's also supposed to give you 12 hours of wear. Like all of Clinique's products, this is non-comedogenic, allergy tested, fragrance free, etc. You do have to shake this product really well before using it. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's like really thin and liquidy, which you guys will see in a second. And Clinique just recommends to apply with your fingers. That's what I've seen people do in other reviews, so I'm going to try that out to start and go from there. I'm going to clip my hair back and we're going to get started. I already primed the left half of my face today. I decided to use the Too Faced Hangover Primer just because I don't love a matte finish, especially now that my skin isn't as oily from being on Accutane. So I wanted to try something a little bit more hydrating just to see how it worked. One thing I did forget to mention is that this product does not contain any like acne fighting ingredients, and by that I mean like salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide, sulfur, anything like that, which is good news for me because ingredients like that have never worked for me. They've always just irritated my skin and dried my skin out way too much. And I do actually only have one active breakout on my face at the moment. It's this one here. The rest of this is like flat pigmentation and stuff like that. So I'm gonna shake this really well. So I'm gonna get some on the back of my hand so you guys can see just how runny that is. It does have a very strong alcohol scent. I could smell that immediately, and I have heard that this product does have a high alcohol content. I'm just gonna pick some up on my fingers and just start blending that in. I've heard that this product works really well if you just like tap it into your skin, so that's what I'm gonna try first. Okay, so my initial thoughts aren't that great. It says it's supposed to minimize pores, and my pores are already very noticeable right now. My skin is just very congested from all the traveling I've done recently, and it's just not looking good. Like my pores are very noticeable right now, that's for sure. It really didn't do that great of a job covering really anything. It didn't even really even out my general redness, just a little bit, but not as much as I would like. It did dry down quite quickly. It's still drying a little bit, but it's already got a fairly matte finish in the areas where it is dry. I think I am going to try applying it with my Beauty Blender on this side of my face just to kind of see how it performs. So I'm gonna get a little bit more on my hand because I used all of the product in the first application, and I'm gonna just take my Beauty Blender and go in with that. Definitely delivered a better application. I had to use a lot of product though, which is just what's going to happen with a product this liquidy when you are using a sponge. I don't really mind that I had to use a lot more because I did get better results, but that's just something to keep in mind. It's definitely getting very orange too. I don't know what it is. Everything is friggin' oxidizing on me lately. I don't know if that's like related to Accutane, but it's definitely getting orange. It's almost taking on like a really red quality too, not just orange. I was gonna use lots of concealer apparently today. I don't know. Even with the Beauty Blender, it's not looking amazing. It's really not minimizing pores at all, and it's just a little bit inconsistent, honestly. Like, there's parts of my face where I went over it like multiple times. I made sure I got product there, and it still just looks like I'm not wearing anything there, like on my chin and in my mouth area and like a little bit on my cheeks. It definitely didn't cover up my one active breakout that I have. The texture on my forehead looks like crap right now, and this BB cream really isn't helping. I'm frustrated, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back over this little area here that I initially applied with my fingers and try and build it up a little bit just to see, and then I think I'm gonna let it sit for like 10 minutes or so and see how it sets, because it's still quite shiny. Like, it's really not drying that matte aside from the area where I first applied it. So I'm just gonna go over this area with the Beauty Blender quickly. So I just let it sit for about like 10 minutes, and it did dry down quite a bit more. But like, what is up with this oxidization? It was a little bit dramatic when I said everything is oxidizing on me lately. There's still a lot of foundations and products that don't, but I feel like I'm just having like the worst luck with first impressions lately. Everything I'm freaking trying is oxidizing. This one is particularly bad though, and it never quite does it justice on camera just how bad it is in person. Like, this is taking on more of like a red quality than orange. Like, it honestly just looks vaguely like I just spread a thin layer of Campbell's tomato soup on my face. I'm hoping once I put on concealer and everything, it'll look okay. So I'm gonna do a close-up, then I'm gonna go apply more to my neck to try and help this situation, and then I'm gonna finish off my face makeup. My base is done. For concealer, I use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I just used 2 different shades and kind of mixed them as I needed them. Review on this and a potential giveaway coming soon, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. And I feel like I was able to do a pretty good job kind of adjusting the shade using the concealer, and I did use it on like blemishes and stuff like that to spot conceal, and then I just set everything with the RCMA powder. So first off, I'm definitely wishing I had used a pore smoothing primer with this. It's really not doing anything for my pores, which is one of the claims that it makes, so I'm really surprised by that, honestly. And I don't know, aside from that, and aside from like the shade and everything, I'm just not really loving it. It's just not really doing anything for me. It doesn't look that great. It's just a little bit patchy, and it didn't give the best coverage. Like, it's a BB cream, so I'm not expecting crazy full coverage, but I wasn't wowed by the coverage at all. I've tried other BB creams and CC creams with better coverage, and I did have to use so much product to get a decent application with this. I will say that it was pretty lightweight. It feels a little bit heavier now because I did have to apply a good amount of concealer. It definitely looks like I have makeup on my face, especially in the areas where I do have pores. So far, I'm thinking this is a no-go for me. I feel like I would use this up so quickly, and there's just other BB creams, CC creams, tinted moisturizers, whatever, that just perform a lot better for me. But of course, I have to see how it lasts throughout the day. The alcohol scent did go away, and then as I was applying it, I could smell the sunscreen a little bit more, and it's still lingering a little bit, but it's not too noticeable. Like, I really have to be like paying attention to it to smell it. I don't think it looks terrible now that I've applied all the other products, but it doesn't look great either. But let's do those close-ups, and then I will be checking in with you guys later on in the day. On for a solid 12 hours now. I'm sorry for the lack of midday check-in. I didn't really have that much to update on, and I just had a fairly busy day, and by busy I mostly mean I was out catching Pokemon. Let's be real here. But I will say that at this point, this BB cream is looking better on my skin after it's been like mingling with my other face products and whatnot, and I think it looks pretty good from a little bit of a distance like here, but when you get closer up to my face, you can really see pores. It's definitely really drawing attention to them. I will say that it does look a little bit smoother on the prime side of my face, but they are still definitely noticeable. So if I do continue to use this product, I would use it with a pore filling primer for sure, something that is really effective like Benefit Professional, and I think it's just emphasizing pores because it is so thin and watery. There's nothing that like goes over and smooths your skin. I'm not going to talk too much about how it oxidized because that's not necessarily going to happen with everyone, and I just don't think it's fair to dwell on it. Like, It's the end of the day, I'm gonna wash this off and it's fine. Life goes on, even though it didn't match me. Like, I didn't get to choose the shade because it was a sample and everything, so what can you do? It's makeup. It's not permanent. I just want to focus more on how this product actually performed. So essentially, I think this product would be really good for someone who has naturally pretty flawless skin. Like, they don't have a lot of noticeable pores, not really any scarring or hyperpigmentation, maybe some like minor uneven skin tone issues, and they're acne prone, but they just get like odd breakout here and there, like, you know, hormonal breakouts and everything like that. But definitely not really like severe acne or anything like that, to be honest, because this product just didn't have that great of coverage. I found it even struggled to cover up just my general redness. And while it's from the Acne Solutions range, it's not really meant to treat acne, it's just meant to not contribute to breakouts and clogged pores and stuff like that. So that's why I'm kind of thinking better for someone who does have like the occasional breakout but not like full-blown acne. Personally, for me, this product is just okay. I forgot to mention a big factor in why I didn't like this product is because when I reach for a BB cream, I'm usually just looking for something fast that I can throw on, and this product just did not look good on its own. I had to mess around with it too much, and it was kind of a hassle, and that's just not what I'm looking for in a BB cream personally. Some people may think I'm just being overly picky, but I found so many foundations and BB creams and everything that look so amazing on my skin. It's like, why settle for anything less and something that I'm just kind of like meh about. It went on a little bit patchy, it didn't give me the level of coverage I wanted, and it's just overall not super flattering on my skin. At the end of the day, I feel like it looks fine and I made it work, but again, why settle for something subpar when there are products that work so well for me out there? I feel like if you do have the type of skin that I just described a second ago, you might really like this, because I have seen other people use this on YouTube that have skin similar to what I described, and it looks really nice on them and they really love it. It has held up perfectly fine throughout the day. I feel like I'm a little bit shiny on my nose. I'm pretty good in the whole mustache department. If you've been keeping up with my Accutane journey and saw my Accutane vlog yesterday, you know what I'm talking about. All in all, this product is okay. It's not a bad product by any means. I just don't think it's right for me. And that's so important to remember with these reviews. Everyone is going to have different preferences, and different products work differently for different people. So if there's something you want to try, screw my opinion on it. If you really want to try it, go out and get a sample and test it out for yourself, because you may absolutely love this product. And that's something I always want you guys to remember with these reviews. I'm thinking I might use it like mixed in with other foundations that are currently too light for me to try and darken them, because I feel like with that ultra runny thin consistency, it might be really nice, because I feel like it'd be quite traceless mixing it in with other products. Like, it wouldn't alter the formula too much. So I'm probably gonna try it for that, just kind of for the sake of using it up. But that is going to be it for my review on the Clinique Acne Solutions BB cream. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Hopefully I can save you guys some frustration and some money by trying out these products for you. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and find it helpful. It seriously helps me out. Don't forget to check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. I'm at SariRan on all three. And as always, don't forget to hit subscribe down below. I'd love to have you here on my channel, and I will talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys. I finally feel like I'm comfortable not wearing makeup. Like, before, I wouldn't go to like the grocery store or the convenience store even without having foundation on.